The word meme actually doesn't mean like funny viral images on the internet. It was coined by Richard Dawkins in The Selfish Gene. Memetics itself is a toolkit for basically like reverse engineering success, right? Or reverse engineering creative success in particular. The word meme actually doesn't mean like funny viral images on the internet. It was coined by Richard Dawkins in The Selfish Gene. So it's a term from biology, right? And it was actually predated the internet. I think it was like 1976. It really just means any piece of cultural information that gets copied from person to person. Yeah, like a viral funny image is a meme, but like so is like if you go into a hipster coffee shop and they have like Hessian sack, like coffee bean sacks, like decorating the walls, like that is a meme, right? Like that. And as a coffee shop owner, you got to decide whether you want to like put like the coffee bean sacks like on the walls as decoration, or whether you're going to do like exposed brick. So I think whenever you're doing creative acts, right, when you're always deciding what to copy and like where to differentiate yourself and where to innovate. And this ties in to the marketing literature, right? Distinctive brand assets. You're always kind of choosing like what are the repetitive things that you're going to have in every ad, right? Like it's the logo, right? Your logo is a meme. Your catchphrase is a meme. The jingle is a meme, right? And I think a lot of marketing is really about kind of reverse engineering, like what memes should you include in your creative, and then which ones should you are not working, right? Like, and you're really just trying to find resonance, right? Some combination of memes will resonate with your target audience and might not resonate with other audiences. So the reason I wrote this book is because I ran a marketing agency. We were full of data-driven people like myself, right? Like, came from economics background, so I had no clue what I was talking about when it came to brand. And I found myself in like a unusual situation in that my growth marketing agency was incubated by a traditional creative agency, BBH. So I got to see their process and how they did things and the traditional creative world, but then also I found myself very uncomfortable in those conversations because it was so fluffy, right? The mood board, right? And then it's like, where's the science, right? Like why aren't you A/B testing this, right? Yeah, it does actually have merit, right? Like it obviously works, right? Like these guys were way more successful than we were, but it was very unsatisfying as a data person, right? This book is really my attempt to try and bring that, some data into the creative process. So I kind of realized that I could replicate a lot of what they did, but in my own data-driven way, right? And kind of brought it into this creative testing framework. So you can go end to end. You can start with like a memetic analysis. I call it meme mapping.